fishing news is brought to you by Navionics, Okuma, and Yozori.
Well, according to America's favorite varmint, it's time to dust off the tackle and sneak in under the shrink wrap for some preseason prep. Of course, that's if you believe that gopher science. I'm Jim Hutchinson with the New Jersey Delaware Bay edition of the Fisherman magazine, and despite what a gopher sees on a cloudy day, we did get a dose of some of that spring weather earlier this week. Beautiful start to the week, and I'll tell you, the weekend forecast doesn't look too bad either. It looks highly fishable offshore Saturday and Sunday. Sunday looks a little bit better, but definitely milder temperatures ahead. Hopefully that sticks with us. In fact, doing the reports this week to start the week at thefisherman.com, going north to south, we started with Fisherman's Den in Belmar, who said they heard the Ocean Explorer is still doing pretty well on the blackfish. A lot of folks are talking about a picky bite. With the Ocean Explorer this week, had a couple of 10-pound plus blackfish on their trips. Meanwhile, out of the Manasquan, that's where we were last week when we did our video forecast, did find out that the Big Jamaica did sail over the weekend, got out on some of those jumbo porgies offshore, and expects to be at it again this Saturday. Also in the Manasquan area, you've got the Jamaica 2 sailing for cod, ling, and blackfish, the Norma K 2, the Norma K picking away at blackfish and cod, the Paramount, ling, cod, pollock. Also heard the Voyager on their last offshore trip. Look at that, brought in a nice big weak fish. Definitely a sign that spring is in the air. Now, most of the Jersey Shore bait and tackle shops that we've spoken to are really focused on rod and reel repair. As a matter of fact, if you dropped your reel off before the holidays to get worked on, you might want to stop by the shop. Could be ready for you to pick up. Might be time, too, to drop off the next set of equipment to start working on. Down in South Jersey, things have been real quiet on the party and charter boat side. We did find out that the Cape May Lady has been fishing still for blackfish and ling, but for the most part, things are real quiet at most of the ports. Same thing down in Delaware as well. Mostly quiet, though. If you're looking for a boat, my advice would be to check in with the folks at Lewis Harbor Marina. There in Lewis, Delaware, they've always got their finger on the pulse of what's going on. Now, outside of that, I know that the warmer weather to start this week, it had a lot of folks out looking for white perch, especially down in South Jersey. The folks at Bucktails Outfitters, they registered 62 degrees along the bulkhead there at Mays Landing. Might be worth a shot. Looking for grass shrimp, live grass shrimp, maybe some bloodworms. Also little spinners and blades might work for some of those tasty white perch. Some of those creeks and rivers throughout Ocean, Atlantic, and Cape May County. Now, a little early ice out has some folks in parts of the state of New Jersey out there enjoying some action. Kat Korth checked in with us this week. She had a super Sunday. She was super psyched to get out there and get her first trout for the 2019 season. And now most of the lakes in New Jersey, there are still a couple that have some good ice conditions, but this warmer weather definitely has had an impact on the ice. But not so in the Poconos, says George, the Pocono outdoors guy.
Hey Jim, I think it was just last week you were telling us that winter is officially halfway over. Well, that sub-zero Arctic blast was just followed by this beautiful 50-degree day just a few days later. And I'll tell you what, the fish are really cooperating. Here's Eric Gustav, where he caught this beautiful lake trout out of Hidden Lake in Monroe County. And I seen a post later that day where that trout looked even better on Eric's dinner plate. What a catch. And here's another mess of fish. We have Brian Knowles and his father Tim out getting a bunch of panfish, and even this jumbo that Brian managed to get a hold of. I think there's a fish fry happening right about now. So the action's on. You guys got to come out and enjoy. From Pennsylvania, I'm George, your Pocono Outdoors guy.
Hey, I'd be remiss if I didn't offer congratulations to New England edition editor Toby Lipinski and his Patriots and their big win on Sunday. And based on how our local hockey teams have been playing of late, I guess it's all about fishing at this time and focusing on the fishing season ahead. So this weekend, plenty of good opportunities to gear up here in northern Monmouth County. I'm here at Leonardo State Marina. Not far from here, the Highmarsh Striper Club will hold their annual fishing flea market. That's this Saturday, February 9th from 8 to 2 at VFW Post 2179. Some good seminars out there this weekend. The Zagorski boys talking TOG. Captain Derek of Fisher-Price Charters, also Tony Maja Jr. talking about doing some trolling for stripers. South of here, you've got in the Little Egg, Tuckerton area, the Sunshine Foundation will hold their annual fishing flea market from 8 to 2, Saturday at the Little Egg Harbor Community Center. That's just off Radio Road there. You know the spot, on the way to some of the finest March 1st bass fishing around. Also on Saturday, the Nerbs with Billy Vivona. They'll be at Grumpy's Tackle in Seaside for their annual rod building event. That's this Saturday from 10 to 4. Big rod building show, $25 gets you all that great information. Plus, breakfast and lunch is included, and also you get to hang out with Grumpy himself. Yeah, give him a call, 732-830-1900. Get information on that event. Also, on Sunday, it's the 22nd annual Palmyra Fishing Tackle Flea Market. Sunday, February 10th from 9 to 2. It's only $4 for admission, but if you want early admission, that's a $10 price. You get in at 8, take advantage of all the special deals before they're gone. Of course, I've been at that show the last 2 years, last 3 years. It's a great event. You'll find deals throughout the show. I'll be there again on Sunday in Burlington County. We've got those Sea Striker pliers or the Star Rods dry bag for your new or renewing subscription to the Fisherman magazine. Also got a special deal. We're giving away some sets of unsinkable polarized. Just stop by the table, ask me how. Also, you'll get that complimentary edition of the February edition of the Fisherman magazine. $3 in newsstands. If you're too frugal to go out and buy one, come on, see me down at the Palmyra show on Sunday. Pick up the magazine, and all the events for February are in there. We've got plenty of events to take us through the end of February. You'll forget all about the cold, and you'll get right back into bass. And I'll tell you what, we start again March 1st, Graveling Point, along the Delaware, Fortescue, and here along the Raritan as well. Can't wait. And I know you can't either. Catch them up this weekend, folks, and we will see you again next week right here at thefisherman.com.